Universal and stuff like that.
That's funny.
But yeah, lived there for 2 years. I'm still in touch with a lot of people I met too.
So that's awesome. So you spoke about your commercial booking, but like what was it like getting the first commercial booking? Yeah, tell us about that. Like, was that after Singapore or before?
That was after.
Oh, after. So yeah, tell us about that.
That's why I was like, I wasn't really acting until I got back.
Yeah.
You know, so we could talk about the booking, but I think the story is better about how that even happened. Same thing. I got involved with commercials because a friend of mine, was my roommate at the time. His name's Mujah Muhammad. Should I look in the camera? Mujah Muhammad.
There.
And he was booking commercial. He booked a commercial, and you know he didn't show me. I was being nosy. I was like, "What you got there?" Like he had a residual check. When I saw how much was on it, I was like, "Wait a minute, that's how much those things pay?" You know. So he said, "Yeah, you should go down to this again." It was like an open call. Like
they love you there.
Daniel Hoff Agency used to do an open. That's how not anymore. It's kind of like virtual, sending tapes.
Understood.
But it was like open call every Friday. Come down there if it used to be like 100 people in the hallway.
Oh my
just
God.
waiting to audition. Hopefully get a representation. And that's what I did. And he ended up liking me. I didn't have any commercial experience, but they signed me. And he told me, he was like, I could tell you don't know what you're doing, do you? But you're very creative. He said, I know you're very creative, but you don't know what you're doing. And he told me to take this commercial class. After they signed me.
Oh, got it. Okay, cool.
And then took this commercial class with Killian's workshop. Because he's like the number one, like one of the top commercial.
Of course.
And then that's how I got I'm still with that agency. I'm still with Daniel Hoff Agency today.
Can't beat that.
And
starting off like that.
Booked my first commercial through them. And yeah, the important thing about that is it's a party that it don't feel real until you book it. Like you have an agent and stuff, and people are like anything, but when you're on zero, it doesn't. Then when you get that first one, it kind of. So then I set a goal to book 25.
Did you hit it?
And I booked 25. Yeah.
Oh my God.
4 years though. It took 4 years.
Yeah, but I mean, you got there. It's about setting them and then eventually hitting them. You can't top that.
So that's how. I started to be known as that commercial guy at one time.
Well, fortunately, you've actually done a little bit more than commercials. Mike's been on some really cool shows like Queen Sugar, Atlanta, P-Valley, The Game, The Upshaws, All American, and a couple others. Now,
I see somebody's looked up.
Yeah, I know how to use the internet. But we've spoken a bunch too. But he's done all these types of shows. Like, how did you go from commercials to that?
Well, you remember the thing that I was telling you about from Singapore?
Yeah.
I did the same thing. I was like, what if I tried it for something else? What if I did something crazy like made a goal to book 10 TV and film stuff in 1 year? Did the same thing.
Beautiful.
Like I'm giving away the secret right there. I did it. I was like, what if I can book 10 things? Because then people were like, because I was known as the commercial guy. I was like, let me try to do it for TV and film. And it just happened that way. So yeah, book though it's not like it's huge adjustment. Commercials and TV.
I get it.
No, commercials and TV are 100%
extremely different. Yeah.
But I just mean the commercial thing was more so the adjustment. Like I didn't know I wanted to do commercials. I always knew I wanted to do TV.
Understood.
So I kind of was prepared for that, but it was just knowing how do you get? Remember I told you I started with background. Yeah. I used to wonder how do you get from back here to how do you get up there? And nobody at that time shared information. Now you can get on IG Lives and everybody's sharing. Nobody was sharing information at that time.
It's different now. For better or worse, everyone has it. So
now it's like too much information now, and so.